This is Jacksons.TV with Coach Brandon Gibson. Coach, thank you for taking this opportunity to speak with us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, first of all, how was Houston, your trip down there for the UFC?
Houston was awesome. Little John put on a stellar performance. Really showcased our Jackson's Winklejohn style striking. Man, I was so proud of him. Little John, I think he's right back in there for title contention. Diego Sanchez was in one of the greatest fights ever. What a brawl! Just honored to know Diego, and I didn't corner him in that one, but to help him out that fight week and just kind of be part of his team, and wow, what a great war that was.
And Adlan as well.
And Adlan, wow, we've been telling everybody about that spinning kick, and I think we saw a little bit of it. TJ was definitely hurt from that spinning kick. I don't think he really recovered. When Adlan went to the body again from the clinch, TJ dropped, and the power Adlan had from such a close range was scary. I think he's going to have a really bright future ahead of him.
And you're getting ready to travel here pretty soon for a fight for the troops. Can you kind of discuss some of the preparation with Tim and Rustam, please?
Tim and Rustam have both had a great camp. Tim came in incredible shape. Originally, we were supposed to fight Lyoto. So stylistically, we were preparing for a certain fight. Lyoto got matched up against Munoz. So now we're fighting Rafael and Natal. And so it's been a big change as far as strategy goes, but I think we developed a solid one quickly, and we were able to take advantage of the time remaining in camp. Tim's looked great, striking with Coach Wink on the ground with Greg, and I've been supplemental striking, so I'm just honored to be by Tim's side. He's such a great American. His stories of his service with the Army are amazing, and it's going to be really cool to be at Fort Campbell with Tim.
And can you also talk about Rustam? He has a fight as well on that card.
Yeah, this is Rustam's third fight in the UFC. He's 2-0 so far. Showcased scary suplexes in both ones. Rustam's had a solid camp. We've seen his conditioning just continue to improve. His strength is unbelievable for 155. Everything for Rustam's camp looked really good. He put in a lot of hard work. He had, good partners pushing him just like Tim did. And I think we're going to be helping out Colton Smith a little bit that night for fight for the troops. So it should be a really good night for the Jackson's Winklejohn camp again.
And, watching you here at the gym getting fighters prepared, a couple of questions on how you prepare fighters. How do you get, working with the other coaches, how do you get a fighter to peak at the right time, instead of, burning themselves out or missing that optimum performance level?
Well, it's definitely communication. Greg, Wink, Mike Valle, myself, always communicating. We're seeing the guys in sparring. We're seeing them in their conditioning, even if their conditioning's off-site, like places like Elevate here in Albuquerque. Adrian does a great job communicating with us, telling us where the guys are at. And it's a tapering process. It's about getting them ready. It's about making sure their weight's good throughout the camp so they can be eating properly and sustaining good nutrition. It's about putting right sparring partners against them, right drilling partners against them. And as the camp goes on, we're adjusting things. We're getting maybe it's a little more mitts, maybe it's a little more wrestling, maybe it's more running. Just knowing where their strength is, where their speed is, where their cardio is, and analyzing that, knowing the fighter style. Some guys aren't cardio machines, some guys are power hitters, some guys need that cardio for the certain matchup they have. So I think a lot goes into it, and I think we're doing a good job orchestrating guys' camps and trying to get the formula for victory.
Mm-hmm. And you kind of talked about recovery time, but you guys put on a lot of rounds. They have multiple training sessions, and you mentioned the conditioning. Is it difficult sometimes for a fight camp over a long fight camp to overcome injuries or fatigue, yet still improve the skills?
Definitely, I think there's times where we need guys where we'll ask the fighter, hey, go home, rest this week, and you're doing too much, and let's rest up and heal now. I've seen some guys do a longer camp, maybe a 12 or 14 week camp, so then they don't feel as bad mentally when they do take a break or when they do have a kind of an off week and they can stay home and rest and recoup. I think there's definitely more pressure when guys do shorter camps or they have short notice fights to try to push through it all. Mm-hmm. And I think it just kind of depends on where they're at with their weight and their skill and mentally prepared. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we're gonna also in this video show you hitting mitts with Landon Vannata. He's an up-and-coming pro here. Can you kind of talk about his upcoming fight?
Yeah, Landon just signed a fight, Pancrase, in early December. Chase Beebe's going to be headlining the card for the Pancrase title, so I'm going to get to travel to Tokyo, one of my lifelong dreams, and get to work with two great fighters. Landon is an up-and-coming prospect here. I've been working with him since he's an amateur. He's 3-0 now, and he's looking solid. I think we have a good career ahead of him. I think we're putting good fights in place, and this will be our first trip overseas, and let's see how he does with kind of a shortcut and
yeah, and what we'll try to
challenge.
do, okay, and like we talked, we'll try to do a little video diary of you guys' travels over there. I think that'd be pretty interesting.
I'd love to do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, thank you again, Brandon, for your time. I know you're a busy guy.
Thanks, guys.
Together we can play some.
Work it, do it, harder.
Together we can play some.
Work it, do it, harder.
Together we can play some.
Work it, do it, harder.
Together we can play some. Together we can play some. Together we can play some.
One more.
Together we can play some. Together we can play some. Technology. Rock and roll. Technology. 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 Together we can play some.
Work it, do it, harder, stronger. Work it, do it, harder, stronger.